Now, more than 3 years after a family of 4 from India froze to death near the US-Canada border in a desperate attempt to reach American soil, 2 men involved in the human smuggling operation have now been sentenced. On the 19th of January 2022, Canadian authorities discovered the frozen bodies of Jagdish Patel, his wife Vaishali Bain and their 2 young children, just meters from the US border near Manitoba. The family from Gujarat's Dingucha had succumbed to extreme cold during a blizzard, a minus 36-degree wind chill sealing their tragic fate. The family was travelling towards the United States by road after arriving in Toronto on the 12th of January. The man accused of masterminding their journey, Harsh Kumar Ramanlal Patel, also from Gujarat, has been sentenced to 10 years in federal prison in Minnesota. The prosecutors have called him the ringleader of a smuggling network moving Indian nationals through Canada and into the United States. And it's also sentenced 49-year-old Steve Anthony Shand, the US driver who was supposed to pick up the group. He received 6.5 years behind bars and 2 years of supervised release.
Indian nationals were not dressed appropriately, were ill-prepared for the weather they faced that night. They walked hours trying to find the defendant, Steve Shand, in a smuggling operation that was put in motion by defendant Patel.
The prosecutors painted a very harrowing picture of the family's final moments. Jagdish Patel reportedly tried to shield his son's face from the bitter wind with a frozen glove, while his wife collapsed against a fence, possibly believing safety was just a few steps away.
These defendants knew it was cold. In fact, they knew it was life-threateningly cold, but they didn't care. What they cared about was money, and their callous indifference to the value of human life cost a family of 4 their lives.
Now, Harsh Kumar Patel's legal team has filed to appeal his conviction and sentence, requesting a government-paid attorney due to lack of funds.
Harsh Kumar Patel was an Indian national who prosecutors say masterminded this smuggling operation. And the other defendant was Steve Shand, a Florida man who was supposed to pick up the family just across the border inside Minnesota, but never did. There was little reaction from either Patel or Shand when District Judge John Tunheim handed down their sentences. He sentenced Patel to nearly 10 years in prison and pointed out that because Patel, who's an Indian national, is in this country illegally, he'll be deported back to his native India after he finishes his sentence. Judge Tunheim ordered Shand to start serving his sentence on July 1st. He sentenced Shand to 6.5 years and is recommending that Shand serve his sentence at the federal prison camp in Pensacola, Florida, near his home, so that he can be near his family.